There was a time, long before content creation, long before writers' rooms became ideological echo chambers, when TV shows were built on craft, not checklists. A time when studios didn't panic greenlight endless clones of the same tired formula. The forensic anthropologist paired with the FBI agent, the writer teamed with the police, the quirky consultant partnered with the detective who doesn't play by the rules. They were everywhere. Honestly, it was like the industry had one idea, photocopied it 300 times, and just hoped nobody would notice. And recently I realized those three weren't even the tip of the iceberg. There were so many unlikely pairings shoved onto television that it's a miracle anything felt original. And yet, every now and then, one oddball premise slipped through that wasn't just quirky for the sake of quirky. Something that didn't feel like Frankenstein's monster of every cop show ever made. Something that didn't insult the audience with the subtlety of a brick. One that took that weird pairing concept and actually made it great. I remember catching one of these when I was younger, not realizing at the time that I was watching something far smarter, funnier, and more heartfelt than the competition deserved. And returning to it now, it hits just as hard, maybe even harder, because modern TV simply cannot make this anymore. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today we're diving into one of the greatest forgotten gems of the 90s. A show that dared to pair a straight-laced, ridiculously polite Canadian Mountie with a streetwise Chicago detective. A show that blended comedy, drama, action, surrealism, emotional depth, and genuine heart in a way nobody has matched since. Today, we're talking about Due South. Due South didn't just stand out, it stood alone. No other cop series before or after has ever managed to balance so many tones without collapsing into nonsense. The premise begins with Constable Benton Fraser, a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, heading to Chicago to solve the murder of his father. Straightforward, right? Except nothing about Benton Fraser is straightforward. Fraser is a man so polite he makes Captain America look like he needs anger management. He's honest to a fault, impossibly noble, absurdly competent, and so unfailingly kind that he transcends parody and becomes something, well, mythic. Place that man in the middle of Chicago, a city built on sarcasm, corruption, and street smarts, and suddenly you have lightning in a bottle. His partner, Detective Vecchio, is the polar opposite, loud, cynical, emotionally volatile, always in trouble, and always 2 seconds away from getting shot or fired. Yet the bond between Fraser and Ray becomes the heart of the show. Not forced, not shallow, genuine, earned. Their friendship feels more real than half of modern TV's romantic relationships. And yes, we need to talk about the wolf. Diefenbaker, Fraser's deaf wolf companion, shouldn't work at all. On paper he sounds like something a desperate producer adds to lure children, but in Due South he becomes iconic. Loyal, expressive, often funnier than the human cast, and occasionally the smartest character in the room. And let's be honest, he is absolutely responsible for the rise of everyone wanting a husky wolf crossbreed in the 90s. Myself included. But what really elevates Due South is the writing. This wasn't a show about murder of the weak plots. It was about character, about heart, about integrity, loyalty, friendship, grief, justice, and the oddities of life. Fraser's ghost father appears at random moments, offering cryptic or contradictory advice, creating a surreal humor that somehow feels grounded. The show isn't afraid to break tone, break genre, or, honestly, break your heart. The emotional episodes? Absolutely devastating. Victoria's Secret is one of the most heartbreakingly beautiful hours of television ever made. Romance, betrayal, sacrifice, all wrapped in haunting visuals. Juliet is Bleeding delivers tragedy so raw and honest that modern prestige dramas only wish they could achieve it. When Ray unloads his soul in that hospital scene, you feel every word. The deal gives us one of the best revenge scenes on TV, proving Vecchio isn't just comic relief, he's a human being with depth, rage and loyalty that borders on self-destruction. And the comedy? Some episodes are comic gold. Fraser escaping ropes with Thatcher using a hair clip, the hypnotism scene, the wolf POV shots, the recurring car explosion jokes. Yeah, that poor green Buick Riviera. This wasn't just entertainment. This was art disguised as a cop show. And let's not forget the music. Canadian artists like Sarah McLachlan and Lorena McKennitt created an atmosphere that really elevated the drama. The symbolism, the Inuit tales, the moral stories. Due South was layered storytelling long before TV critics started pretending only HBO could do that. Even now, when I'm re-watching the DVDs, bad packaging and lack of extras be damned, the series just, feels fresh. It's got a charm modern shows simply can't fake. It's got soul in a way modern shows don't even understand. And yeah, it's got writing that modern shows seem to actively avoid, because sincerity and heart aren't exactly marketable demographics, are they? Due South is what television should be: bold, warm, funny, emotional, unique, and honestly, unapologetically itself. Revisiting Due South today genuinely highlights just how far modern television has fallen. Shows these days, they chase trends. Due South chased truth. They pump out ideological lectures, but Due South delivered emotional stories wrapped in humor and humanity. Everything about it, from the chemistry of the leads to the surreal humor, the wolf, the haunting drama, the snow-covered imagery, and the music, just reminds you how good TV can be when it isn't trying to preach or pander. This show deserved more seasons, better preservation, and, honestly, way more recognition than it ever received. And long after most modern shows have been forgotten, Due South will still have a loyal fan base, coming back to those heartwarming, heartbreaking, hilarious episodes, and remembering exactly why they fell in love with it in the first place. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell like the video, and leave your opinion in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.